we're now officially alive and hitting the music. Allegedly.
Hey, listen, I just want to call out one person.
And I hate myself a lot.
But you're getting punched in the dick.
There needs to be more Street Shark references.
I say who?
That's funny as hell.
That is funny as hell.
What is up, everybody? Welcome back to the Underqualified, the Overcompensated podcast. I am your host with the most. My name is Tyler.
Not the least most?
Negative.
Oh, okay.
I have a very high opinion of myself.
Fired.
I'm Tyler. I'm happy to be back. It's been a while since I've been on the show.
You've had some things going on, though.
I have. I've
Yes.
been a busy boy, but I'm back. I'm back doing what God put me on this planet to do. And I am
shit
here
on the internet.
That's exactly it. It's just to say
I didn't
dumb
know you were
shit.
so super liberal.
Hey, listen. Twitter's now owned by some conservative cuck, so I have to say what I have to say what I need to say on here.
This dude has 9, but we didn't even discuss this prior to the show. He's got like 9% of shares, and they're like inviting him into board meetings.
They have to. Anyway, let me introduce my co-host here. He is my right hand, and I do terrible things with my right hand. Say hello, Rico.
Hello, Rico.
Great. Anyway, back to Elon Musk.
I did exactly what you wanted me to do.
You did. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Yes. So yeah, right. We did not plan this, but yeah,
No.
I mean, yeah. So Elon Musk owns Twitter now, apparently.
Yeah, like 9% is all it takes, apparently.
He owns like 4 times the amount that Dorsey owns, who started the platform.
Dorsey is not a great guy.
No, tracking.
The dude that replaced him, even worse of a dude. So maybe Elon should be. Maybe he should. It's like, hey, Elon,
could you
take over something. Raw.
Could you imagine having so much money and so much influence, right? That you're just like, oh, I use this platform all the time, and they're like, well, sometimes we don't like what you say on it, and he goes, okay, I'll buy you. Like that is, I cannot wrap my mind around that. Is to have that much money.
Oh, I feel like it's a seizure warning for people watching my shit because there's stuff flashing in the back.
Oh yeah. We need to put something. This is like watching an anime, and I don't watch anime.
Apologize.
But this is just what I've been told anime looks like. It's actually anime is just Rico with blinking lights behind him.
It is. I am
Dragon
anime.
Ball Z, totally overrated.
I am full on hentai. I'm everything.
Oh wow. Okay.
Octopus dildos and
Stop
something.
it. Wow. Okay. Not even 4 minutes into it.
Craig Jones, 123. What does a chainsaw and a vagina have in common? You let me know, because
Wow.
I
down.
feel like it's
I'm
dick
down.
cuttery.
I'm down with this. Let's just say awful jokes this episode.
Okay, here we go. Missed by a couple of inches, and you're in deep shit.
That was terrible.
It depends where you want to be.
As someone who considers himself funny, that's not a funny joke.
So what's going on in the world of Tyler? Tell me,
man.
host of our show.
That's true. That's
Love
true.
you, Craig Jones.
We cut the dead weight. We're hiring. All right.
I legit tried to get somebody a couple hours ago just in case, because I know I'm super coordinated, but I am very functionally inebriated. So let's go. I'm going to say some shit
Buckle
that
up,
will
y'all.
probably get us canceled.
Yeah.
So let's go.
Yeah, we won't be back on Facebook. I don't know about the other platforms.
Hey, Elon, just buy this one too so we can keep going.
He does not have that. He does not have Zuckerberg money.
You don't think he got
does he?
Zuckbucks?
Does he? Zuckbucks?
It's a true thing. That's the NFT that they're trying to fucking make.
There's no
Kenny
way.
says, let's do this.
That's fun. Great. Thank you, Kenny. So are now we buying Facebook?
We're not buying. Elon, our financial coordinator, he will buy Facebook and keep us.
Our financial coordinator.
Yes, he's our financial coordinator.
Right. Oh, we call him Elon now. We're on a first name basis.
Yeah, of course. What do you call him, Mister fucking Electric Bucks? I don't know what you call him. I call him Elon.
Probably
We have
you call
brunch.
him.
We have man mosas.
Wow. No,
It's a mosa
no.
with some vodka thrown into it.
Is a man mosa,
Yeah.
and then never mind. I don't want to know what the rest of the ingredients are.
Oh, lots of roofies.
Anyway,
We roofie ourselves. It's not heinous.
right. Okay. Okay, I can get behind this now.
That's what I say to Elon when he passes out. I can get behind this now.
Wow. Holy shit. So yeah.
Tyler's mom is the rest of the ingredients.
Okay,
Thank you, Tammy.
so-
You're a gem.
So Rico, I will
Yes.
give you that one. You will not put her comments up for the rest of the show, Roger.
I'm sorry.
the-
Did you get a P behind your name? Because I recently got a P. I
I
can
am
do whatever I want.
I am the host, and I am in control.
Tammy, for the record, I'm with you. I'm
my
gonna
God.
poop all your shit.
I hate both of you.
Type in your most heinous things, Tammy, and we're going.
Nope.
Yes.
Nope.
Yes, Tammy.
Anyway. So yeah, happy to be back. Cody couldn't join us for this because we fired him.
We fired him. He was so bad. He wasn't great.
What if all of the comments were just like, "Thank God"?
A friend of the show was like, "Wow, how liberal is this guy going?"
Okay.
Wait, what did I do, Kenny? I'm super nice.
Not true.
How dare you?
Oh, okay.
When I
Rico,
come to Bullis, we will do our thing.
I understand. What are you drinking tonight?
Water, obviously.
That
The
is some
water's
dark
bad
ass
here,
water.
though.
That's true. It's Texas.
This is El Paso water. What do you want?
Oh my God! Could you imagine getting that from the tap? Like you first move, just like your first duty station.
This is straight boop. This is Wild El Paso 101.
What the fuck is that?
It is when you I learned something from Yellowstone. It's when you put an entire can of Lysol into a cup apparently and get fucked up off of that. I didn't do that. This is just Wild Turkey 101. Kenny is on
Rod.
the Crown and Pepsi.
I like that. If anybody else is drinking in the comments, please post what you're drinking. Drink safely.
And
You know-
picks.
Sure. But do it safely.
Yes.
But we'd love to know what you're drinking along with us while you're watching us.
We will not be able to pick you up. You have to solve that shit yourself. Call an Uber.
Call
have a battle
Uber.
buddy.
That's it.
Battle Buddy.
Sure. Uber the battle buddy.
Uber is the Battle Buddy.
Gosh. Should we? So we've talked about Elon Musk as we planned.
Yes.
I like the idea.
Yep.
I like figuring out what our audience is drinking because I assume they're drinking with us.
I hope so. Really. And
You're coming in. You're coming in incredibly spotty. You're coming in at like 5 FPS.
How about now?
That's better.
I don't know what's going on. My entire computer, fucking, when I was running a full AMD build, everything was fine. And then I went to NVIDIA, the fucking Pepsi and Crown of fucking GPUs, and everything's fucking dumb. Yes, I can run your mom's face at 140 FPS, but can I do a live show at a
Welcome to the Overqualified and Overcompensated podcast. Not to get caught up in the comments, because I know I don't like it all the time when we do that. But what is Kenny packing for? Where's he going?
Yes,
What are you
Kenny,
doing?
what are you packing? Where are you going?
Where are you
coming to
going?
me? Kenny, I've been waiting for you for a long time.
It's true. He has. He cannot
I
stop
have.
talking about it.
I
Frankly,
never stop.
I'm tired
I
of
don't-
hearing about it.
I don't talk to you directly, but Kenny, it's about time that we're a thing. Just putting it out there. Holy shit, he's coming to Texas. Kenny, where in Texas?
Well, maybe
Holy
don't put it. You know what? Post your address.
My daughter just walked in.
Yeah, tracking.
Turn on that TV. Go. Take my water bottle then. Go.
I
Get out of here.
love. I
I don't
love
understand this. Why she doesn't have a shirt on. Get the hell out of here.
adulting. Houston, you're 3 hours away from me. So,
Kenny?
so
I'll
be
see you
prepared.
shortly.
Yep, Kenny will be on a show very shortly.
Hey, weren't you in like Oklahoma or some shit? Where the fuck are you coming from? Like, this is odd for people listening because they can't see the chat.
Yeah, it's true. Go check the chat, you weirdos.
So, Tyler,
Yes.
what's on
Rico.
the agenda? Yes, I was right. He's in fucking Oklahoma. Oklahoma to
Great.
Texas. Nailed it.
Wow, what a commute. Anyway, Rico,
Yes.
please continue. What were you saying?
What's going on in Tyler land?
Oh gosh, what isn't happening with Tyler Land? I've been busy.
Okay.
I've been busy. I'm not as busy anymore. Well, I still am, just different busy. But
yeah, of course.
finally, we all are. But finally, I've been able to set aside a Saturday night because us, in our brilliance, decided to go, hey, let's make our podcast on the busiest night where no one's at home watching the internet. But that's fine.
I mean, it was
That's
fine
fine.
during the pandemic when no one was going out.
right.
Now,
And
now it's
over.
now it's like, hey, everyone can leave their house on Saturdays. Maybe we should switch to Monday.
Maybe we should do something, but we'll figure that out. Just like we were going to change the name of the podcast.
You were hard against that. Let's be real.
I was hard against that. There were names thrown up, and I did not care for them. Anyway,
and
but yeah.
we are a democracy, unlike the current government.
Oh my gosh! Oh my goodness! Our current government. We'll get into that. Let's drink a little bit more, and then we'll get into that. What do you say?
Yes, Tammy, Tyler's mom was hard against it. Thank you for pointing it out.
So, if you're throwing up the comments, that's one thing. If you're repeating the comments, that's another, because she listens to the show. So, Mom, I'm sorry.
Yes, with two S's. Yes. And that's the end of our show. Good night, everybody.
Nope. No, we're not ending on that.
He's taking a drink. A twisted tea. Damn, you're like the guy that smacked somebody at the Oscars. Tell me more.
So it's been a while since we've been
It is.
online
We
together.
took the worst week off. Let's be
Yeah.
real right now. To the fans and friends and family of Uno, we took the shittiest week off. Let's be real right now.
I took the shittiest month off because I have not been on this show in probably a month, right? Okay. So I like this. Let's get into that. So
Okay.
Will Smith open palm smacked the shit
Open
out
palm.
of Chris Rock. Right?
What? Yeah, I'm with you. You go on your direction before I go my direction.
Okay. And Chris Rock said a joke, and it was aimed at Will Smith's
Yes.
wife, and he laughed at it.
His fucking just ball and fucking drowning chain. Oh my god, this
Yep.
lady, dude. Oh my gosh.
I know. I'm with you, man. And then he walks on stage, Chris Rock being a professional,
What a fucking professional. Holy shit.
took a fucking open palm slap on worldwide television
And said
And he
this is
goes-
the greatest night in television history.
and just went, Will Smith just slapped the shit out of me. Like, this man stated what happened. That's it.
He is okay. Obviously, Will Smith is not gangster as fuck. However, Chris Rock, holy shit, that dude took a L and made fucking business from it. That's gangster.
He made so much money. His next show, he sold out in like 5 minutes.
Dude,
And everyone was
what
like,
a
what
fucking G.
he's how old is Chris Rock?
Old enough to party.
Roger. But like, Chris Rock took an open palm slap. And Chris Rock's been a comedian forever.
Yes.
To anyone
Yes.
who is a lot younger than both me and Rico, like, do you remember Bigger and Blacker?
Yes.
Oh, that album is so fucking good. It's
Tammy,
so
feel free to comment
good.
on something related to Bigger and Blacker about
Roger.
Tyler's mom.
Thank you, Rico. Thank you for being the devil on everybody's shoulder.
That is me. You're welcome. I will
Chris
be the devil
Rock-
on your shoulder.
You are. Chris Rock is a funny dude. And say what
He
you want,
is.
like, oh yeah, he did those Adam Sandler movies, the grown-up stuff. Like, he's done dumb shit, right? Because,
I mean,
I like
Everybody's
I like
getting
getting
a
paid
paycheck
too.
though.
I like
Look-
getting paid too. Look at
When's the
Eddie
last time you
Murphy.
looked at somebody's dick to fucking do a drug test?
Sorry?
They're always like, get the medic. They can look at dicks all day.
I thought you were just gonna end the sentence just being like, when's the last time you looked at someone's dick? And I thought that was the end of what you were gonna.
Who? I don't know what Kamia Joseph is doing. Hey, thanks for watching.
Yeah, thank you. So yeah. Also, I have now concluded that the best reaction to any time someone says anything directly to me is I will now respond by yelling, "Keep my wife's name out of your fucking mouth." And it is it is the best. And I just want to yell it at everybody.
I will never discuss Tunde again. And
I don't care.
It is what it
I
is.
don't care if it was
No,
just
I don't
someone
want to get
saying,
slapped in the fucking face.
if I walk into work and someone's like, "Hey, good morning," and I want to turn to them, knife hand the shit out of them, and just go, "Keep my wife's name out of your fucking mouth." It is the most ridiculous thing to say, and he yelled it twice in a very quiet amphitheater.
It's questionably it's a strong cuck vibe. If we're
1,000%. 1,000%. Nope. This man accepts other men sleeping with his wife, right? But God forbid you make an alopecia
new
joke.
age.
You God forbid you
It
make
was
a joke
barely
about.
alopecia. It was a G.I. Jane joke.
He
And
goes. Chris Rock looks at the man and he goes, "It was a G.I. Jane joke." And Will Smith, because he's a cuck, and I will tell you my opinions on Will Smith if you would like me to. But
sure,
anyway,
go for it.
and I think Will Smith is the most overrated actor. I think he's garbage.
Of course he is. He plays the biggest
Will
actors
Smith.
in the world to play themselves.
Yes,
Of course
and
he's
that's-
shit.
And everyone went. George Clooney
Thank
was
you,
Will
Tammy, for the
Smith.
love.
George Clooney was Will Smith before it was not okay to root for like the white guy to win the award, right?
feel
And so
like-
everyone decided that Will Smith needed an Academy Award. He needed it. Why?
I did
He's
not
not
watch
good.
that movie.
He's not good at his job. Which movie? The one he won the Academy Award for?
Yeah, the one where he beat the tennis playing sisters in the head. I don't know what he did actually.
That's actually what it was.
The movie.
No,
He beat him
He,
with a tennis racket.
no. He beheaded them. It was called.
Oh,
Yeah, it was called like King George or something like that. King William.
yes. What a weird movie.
A little bit weird. It was him beheading the Williams sisters.
Yes, Serena, I punish you to beheading.
I dub thee dead. I don't know. I don't watch Will Smith movies. I don't watch them.
Come on,
because
what's the last Will Smith movie you saw?
Independence Day.
Get the fuck out of here! Are you serious?
It was a good
last
movie.
one you saw was Independence Day.
You know who
Dude.
else was really good in Independence Day? Harry Connick Jr. Harry Connick Jr. was his flying buddy. In case you all don't know, Harry Connick
Harry
Jr. is a
Connick
singer.
Jr. was in that movie.
Yes, he was his buddy. He was the guy.
I would have said, you know who else was good? Randy Quaid, because he was playing motherfucking crazy ass motherfucking Randy Quaid.
Yeah, he just played Randy Quaid. No, Harry Connick Jr. is a singer, by the way. He's not an actor, and he was the one who was like, "Kick the tires and light the fires, baby."
He's the
And they
less
were like,
talented Michael Bublé.
oh, first of all, bite your fucking tongue. Bite it.
Hey, cut your
hard.
fucking face off. You.
Hey, I swear to God, if you disrespect Harry Connick Jr. like that again, I will drive across the state. To drive across Texas, by the way, it's like
It would
16
take
hours.
143 hours for him to get here and Will Smith me.
Yeah, I will open palm slap the shit out of Rico.
The joke's on him because I will lick the palm while he does it.
It's true. He will. And I'm going to go, hey, keep Harry Connick Jr.'s name out of your fucking mouth. You know what?
We're not getting any better than that. The show's over.
I'm done yelling. I'm done yelling at people about keeping my wife's name. I'm just going to confuse them.
Tammy, I honestly hope so.
Stop. I'm gonna confuse them, and I'm gonna go keep Harry Connick Jr.'s name out of your fucking mouth, and they're gonna go, who the fuck is Harry Connick Jr.?
Kenny, stay tuned to our OnlyFans. It's just me getting slapped by Tyler over and over in very erotic positions.
No. It's hardcore.
But those things don't exist. It's no, we're not doing the transition yet. We're still early. Oh, actually, we're 22 in. Keep going. I'll figure out another work in.
Sure. So obviously that was the story because I'm at work. I'm working that night, and I'm playing on my phone, and and all of a sudden I pull up my phone and I was like, oh, Will Smith slapped Chris Rock, and I'm working with Lee. And she's just like, what? And I was like, the Oscars were tonight. And she's like, oh, I didn't know those were happening. And I was like, yeah. And
That's the thing.
And Will
It's like,
Smith,
who even knew the Oscars were on? That's
No
why
one
it
gives a
seems
shit.
so fucking staged. It
No one
feels
gives a shit.
super staged.
It's not. Vince McMahon didn't produce the Oscars.
He should.
I agree. It would be more fun.
I'd watch the Oscars every motherfucking year if Vince McMahon came out and said, best Oscar comes to a fucking ladder match, brother. He doesn't talk like that. That's me.
No. He did. If Vince McMahon came out to the Oscars, he was like, welcome to Oscars 2020. And everyone, and like pyro went off and shit like that. Right? And John Cena hosted it every year.
Oh, but no one would see him.
Nope, because you can't.
He's invisible.
I don't know what that means. He just goes like this.
I don't know what it is. You can't see me. Hello.
Like, bro, I can see you in your knee braces and jorts. Like I can see you.
First off, these are very expensive jorts.
Well, of course. John Cena made like $5 million a year. And as a professional wrestler, that's a lot of money.
Just straight up jorts.
He just wore jorts and he had like his underwear band hanging out. Oh, John Cena. Oh, you want to get me? Let's talk about Will Smith and John Cena one time, and you will see me pissed off. Those are two of my least favorite people.
Let's say alternate reality. We're dealing with a Spider-Man dimension where Doctor Strange fucked up his spell, and John Cena is hosting the fucking the Oscars instead of Chris the Rock.
Chris the Rock Johnson.
Chris the Rock Johnson. It's a wrestling match now.
Okay.
And Stephanie McMahon, she's just like sitting there, and she's dating the guy with a weird ponytail, but now he's bald. It's
Triple H.
Triple fucking F, bro. Let's go. Tell me.
I don't know what scenario you're setting up for. Like now you're just describing your knowledge of professional wrestling.
I know so much about professional wrestling. How dare you? Ask me anything.
Excuse me.
Ask me anything.
Excuse
I know
me.
that Cody Ann Rhodes, not the Cody Ann Rhodes of Uno, the Cody Ann Rhodes of fucking whatever the fuck it was, just came back to the WWE.
Yes, he did. He did for WrestleMania.
It seems super convenient for his fucking his reality TV show to have all this turmoil of going back and forth between fucking wrestling groups, but whatever.
Again, I like making money. I mean, I don't make money because the army hasn't paid me in a month. So, but that's not a big deal. Let's not put that out on the internet. I'm just saying.
Hashtag, you just did. It's on the internet right now. Who the fuck is Von Erich? That looks like the guy that would have came out during. That looks like that sounds like a dude that would have came out during the vampire years of WWE.
The Brood.
Who the fuck is Von Erich?
So the Von Erichs were like, I think there was like 5 brothers. It was early.
Did they
This is like
fucking pretend to suck
80s.
blood?
No. Just because they have Von in the name doesn't mean they suck blood, you weirdo.
Listen, I have so much hatred and in my heart. I'm just going to assume that the Von Erich name has to do with the Brood, as you said.
Negative.
Did not Hugh Grant, Hugh Laurie. That's the one.
No.
Did Hugh Laurie come out?
The popular tag team of the Hughes, Hugh Laurie and Hugh Grant. Oh my god!
Hugh Grant.
Oh my god!
Oh, what a fucking scene!
They ran
Holy
roughshod
shit.
in the 2010s. Tag team champs back to back, baby! You idiot!
Here comes Hugh Jackman down the fucking aisle with the goddamn claws in his damn fingers, and this is Jerry Lawler.
Nope, that's JR. By God, that's the Hughes' music!
Kenny has turned on me. He's telling you to school me. Kenny, it was you and me
professional
first.
wrestling?
Apparently.
I mean,
I've
that's easy.
never heard of the Von Erichs. I've never heard of the Von Erichs.
Yeah, so it was like 5 brothers in there. I think the early 80s.
Were they barely heels? Were they were like?
No, I think they're all dead right now.
Oh, that's awkward.
Yeah. So how do you feel about it now? No. Go ahead, Rico. Tell me what you think about the Von Erichs now.
They suck.
Wow. Wow. Anyway, I like
Von Erichs.
I like professional wrestling. All but one. Yes, that's correct. All but one.
Kenny says all but one.
Yeah. So that is correct. I like professional wrestling. I will continue to like professional wrestling.
I do too. I like it.
Okay. Let me repeat. I keep up with professional wrestling. Clearly you don't.
Who the fuck knows the Von Erichs? But knowing the Von Erichs is akin to knowing that Hunter Biden's laptop is real.
Oh, okay. Look at that. Look at what a transition. We're in politics, ladies. We're in politics, ladies and gentlemen.
Shh. Rico's not that
Just
good.
You know what? Politics is just like professional wrestling. It's just that professional
It's all
wrestling.
fucking fake.
It says what it is. They're just like, hey, this is spectacle. It's fine. And in politics, they're like, we make decisions, and you're like, yeah, that's the scary part.
Kenny, goddamn it, I'm not that young. I'm a wonderful 22, right?
It's scary. it's fucking scary how old we're getting.
Not as
That's
old
fine.
as Hunter Biden's laptop.
Nope, Hunter Biden's laptop has been around for a while, and there's been a bunch of lies.
They said liberal media said it wasn't real, though.
Just the media. You can just say just the media.
No, not just the media. There were 175 fucking intelligence personnel that were like, hey, this isn't real. This is Russian disintelligence.
Disinformation.
I feel like we're saying the same thing.
But I love the idea of disinformation. I love that. I love that word.
Disinformation does sound better than
It
disintelligence. If we're
sounds
being
so
real.
good. It sounds so good. When you just go like, that's just disinformation. You know what that sounds like? Alternative
What does it sound like?
facts.
Oh,
That Trump was always just like, those are alternative facts. And you're just like, that's the dumbest shit I've ever heard. You know what else is? Disinformation. But we all know what it means. We understand what it gets to the bottom of. It's just it's fake, right? It's fake.
it is.
So, but yeah,
It's absolutely crazy. You had this thing come out during the elections, and we're not going to, or at least I will not, be like, hey, you should have voted for somebody else based on this. Your vote is your vote. Your vote. That's important.
agreed. No, I'm with you.
However, imagine a situation where you're voting for the future of your country and something very fucking super important. It's just like, hey, that's not real. But a year later, when your poll number goes down, dude, that's real as fuck.
Rico, think about
Yes, I'm
this.
thinking.
You want to talk about elections? Everyone
Yes.
talks about if you're comparing to Biden to Trump, right? And we're going back to the last election, and everyone was
Yes.
like, Trump's been involved in politics for so long, since the 80s, right? Like, he's always had a say. He hasn't been running for politics, but he's always had a say in it. And he was a Democrat and everything. You can't trust him. Joe Biden had been in politics since the 1930s,
God,
right?
and he's people, please. I'm a brown person. Joe Biden is
It's true. It's true. I
bad
can sign off on that.
fucking person.
You know what's
Oh
insane?
my gosh.
You know what's crazy?
His-
Is you have to identify yourself as your.
I'm sorry.
Go ahead. Go.
No, I'm sorry. I've done this before in the show. His policies would have directly affected people like me, and a lot of people, probably not anybody watching the show, voted for him thinking that he would not do policies that affected people like me.
So, for an example, can you give me an example of the policies that Joe Biden supports that would affect people directly like you? And I assume you mean, and I assume you mean brown people.
How dare you?
Yes,
No, you're
I
right,
know,
you're
right? Because I can't
Obviously.
say that.
Yes. I think it was 75 or 76. I was born in 1982. I'm old. I am 40 years old. Sorry if I ruined your masturbatory fantasy. I am 40 years old.
There's some dude just beating it to us.
This dude no
And then-
more.
And then all of a sudden, Rico's like, I'm 40 years old. And he's just like, oh, what happened? Oh, it's
My
just
penis is
here.
limp now.
It's gone.
This dude aligned himself with the South Carolina governor, which was this is just one thing. But this speaks out so fucking much and has just ramifications to fucking everything. This dude spoke out against fucking getting people bused to different schools of different color. And oh my gosh, I can't imagine a situation where a policy that came out in 75 that would have potentially been adopted because those people in 75 decided that shit is stupid. But had it been adopted, this dude and the South Carolina governor, it would have affected the schools that I would have went to while I was in New York. This is not a humble brag, but I was able to go to schools for kids that are not dumb. And that wouldn't have happened if Biden would have allowed to if he wouldn't have been able to segregate schools.
Yes.
That is just a fucking fact. And now it's just okay. It's totally fine. Grandpa Joe, he doesn't know what he's saying.
Yeah,
Why are we
Papa
electing
Joe.
fucking Grandpa Joe if he doesn't know what the fuck he's doing? He just did a thing where he invited fucking Obama to the White House, and everyone in the room congregated around Obama, and you got Biden walking around holding his dick.
He's following him around. He fell into that VP position.
Dude.
And then Kamala Harris was like, "Who the fuck am I?"
Insane.
Yeah. It's so here's the insane part is you are correct in that. And then the person to call him out during the debates was the individual who is now his vice president. That was her shining moment during these
she
debates.
called the fuck out of him, dude.
And she did, and rightfully so. And she was like, and she said about that, she's like, if it was for you, I wouldn't have been able to attend the schools that I did. And he had no
so I'm
answer.
not the only one on that then.
But then she jumped on that
know she
bandwagon.
said that. I didn't know she said that, which gives her a shred of dignity to me. However, she loses 15 shreds of dignity for how quickly she was able to accept her fucking bullshit.
Because
Like his bullshit.
that's what she does. That's what
Kenny,
she
I'm not
does. That's
young.
what they all do.
And Kenny, he walked around like a lost kid. It was fucking insane.
Oh,
Holy shit. You're watching his stuff, dude. And
it's rough.
do you think you need to watch a president be fucking controlled? He can't control his own fucking message, dude.
Right. Because he doesn't know. He loses his thought. The ones I saw this speech, and he was like, the United States can be summed up in one word. And then he didn't say the word and moved on to a different topic. And everyone's
Penises.
like, wait.
The word was penises.
Like, what if? What if he was just like that? And he was just like, the United States can be summed up in one word. Vagina. Anyway, but at least you're like, okay, it's been one word. But he didn't even say that.
Sweet
he was just like,
deliciousness.
the United States can be summed up in one word. Anyway, this. And everyone's like, wait a minute. Did you just lose track of what you were talking about? Like, you had one word to say. Could you imagine being one of his handlers? Because that's what he is.
I couldn't.
He has him.
Even Jen Potato Head is quitting.
Yes. She's like, I'm going to go get paid on MSNBC, and I'm going to go talk about how great this president is and how bad Trump is, and I'm going to go get paid really well for it. Because there's only so long someone can do that job and just be like, I can't spew your bullshit anymore. Like, it's killing me. Trump did the same thing.
Even Haley McDonald's waited till he was out of the office before she went to Fox News. Kaylee McEnany.
Oh, yeah. I don't know how to say her name. She spells it.
Yeah, I'm not
very
picking on
white.
Fucking Jen Potato Head. They have complicated names. I have a speech impediment, and it's either Potato Head or McDonald's, and that's what it is.
It's actually Potato Head McDonald's. It's hyphenated. She married into McDonald's,
She's all about it. I'm in the fry fortune now, motherfucker.
right? Yeah, I wouldn't fuck with her. She's got money. She's gonna buy Twitter next.
The hamburger eats my ass.
Right? Right.
Sorry, Hamburglar allegedly eats her ass.
There you go. That's how we don't get sued.
I just walk around and I put my pants down. This is called a Happy Meal.
Is that the Hamburglar?
That's Kaylee McDonald's and Jet Potato Head.
Jeff Potato Head.
Kenny,
I'm
with you, brother.
Call me Jeff. Mr. Potato Head was my father.
Jeff Potato Head. And that was a joke that was going to go even worse than what I've already said, and I'm keeping it inside. Please continue.
No, I've said over and over since the election. I mean,
Uh-huh.
I have not made I've made it very clear who I voted for last election, right?
Yeah, you have.
I didn't win. And so this guy was voted into
You
office.
wouldn't have won though. You were voting for someone to win.
Yeah, right, exactly. And
This isn't. I was voting for the Mets, and we lost. We our bench was weak.
Oh, don't worry. You have the third highest. No, you have the second highest payroll.
The Mets.
The Mets.
I know. I definitely don't have the third highest payroll.
No.
I wish I did.
Did you make a baseball reference?
I did.
Yes.
Are the
First
Mets
of all,
like?
the Mets
actually-
have a very high? The Mets have a very high payroll this year.
Why?
The Dodgers, because they would like to win, but they're not going to.
No, they'll never. The Mets have never won the fucking NBA finals, the NFL finals.
The Mets have yet to play in those leagues, so that's fair.
I was working my way to the MLB finals. I
Oh.
have not seen.
They're not called that. It's called the World Series.
Yeah, I mean we're talking the same thing. But
Okay, please continue.
have they?
What,
You know
the
what?
Mets?
In my 40 years of lives, I've seen the Atlanta
Yes.
Braves in the fucking World Series. So that way I
There
don't
it
get
is.
fucking pimp smacked by fucking Tyler over here.
Keep my motherfucking baseball team's name out your mouth.
I've never seen the Mets in the World Series. I've seen the Atlanta Braves and that shit 14 motherfucking times.
You have. You have seen the Mets in the World Series. I guarantee you.
No, no one has.
Yes.
Zero
Yes,
people
they
have.
And yes,
No
you
one has.
have. Yes.
No one has. This
The
isn't
Yan-
true. Yeah, we saw Daryl Strawberry fighting through his fucking addictions. That's not the World Series. That's fighting through addiction.
The World Series was just Daryl Strawberry thinking about doing cocaine.
Shit. Welcome
I
to
was not-
Uno ASMR cocaine.
I was not thinking Daryl Strawberry would come up tonight.
Neither did I. You brought this out because you tried to pimp smack me, and I'm not gonna be Chris Rock in this bitch. I'm gonna be Will Smith. I'm gonna smack a bitch.
Keep Daryl Strawberry's name out of your fucking mouth.
Please, like,
I get
share,
really-
subscribe on that.
I get really defensive about Daryl
He
Strawberry.
does. Anytime. Hey, you're pissing like a fucking cuck over there. What are you, Daryl Strawberry? Smacks in the face.
Keep my favorite baseball player's name out of your fucking
Get
mouth.
the fuck out of here. Daryl Strawberry is your favorite baseball player?
No, of course not. He's never been a Philly. I don't give a shit about Daryl
Yeah.
Strawberry. I was rooting when
It
it came to Daryl.
literally could be anybody. It could be, oh, hey, that guy with the mullet over there. Oh God, he's great. I love him. That's my
When it-
favorite baseball player.
When it came to Daryl Strawberry versus cocaine, I was rooting for cocaine.
Baseball is the only sport that was like, hey, this guy has a mullet. He is acceptable.
Yes, he actually.
No other
he
sport cares about mullets.
He hits 30% of the time. I'm fine with it.
100% of the time, he hits 30% of the time.
It's true.
And keep Daryl Strawberry's name out your motherfucking mouth.
Yeah, it's true. I don't care if I don't think I have a favorite baseball player. Actually, I love baseball. It's my favorite sport.
We've gone through this fight before. Obviously, the
know.
best baseball player is the fat fuck that was Babe Ruth, and this guy, he was utter fucking garbage. But he could hit a ball and point to a motherfucking corner.
I have no notes. I have no corrections.
This is why baseball is the worst sport, because you can't even fight me on fucking calling out the patron saint of baseball.
I had a buddy who hated baseball. He's like, these assholes could be drunk in left field, and someone's like, hey, the ball's coming your way. And you're just like, oh, okay. And they grab it, and they throw it back into the infield, and they're like, okay, call me when it's happening.
Oh, you're correct, Kenny Golden. Nolan motherfucking Ryan.
Good pitcher. That's all. It's a very good pitcher. He's
Nolan
a top,
Ryan
Nolan
is a
Ryan is a top,
name that I know.
that you know. Yeah, exactly. That's how I knew you were going to finish that sentence. Nolan Ryan is a baseball name that you know.
All right.
That's
Who
it.
did Nolan Ryan play for?
The Texas Rangers. Also the Houston Astros, but the Texas Rangers. That I believe. Kenny and I are fucking clicking tonight. We are fucking clicking. I found.
You won't.
Hey, Cody.
Fuck you.
Cody.
Keep Kenny's name out your motherfucking mouth.
Hey,
That's my guy.
keep my motherfucking Kenny's name out of your mouth.
When
We're
did
just
Nolan
clicking
Ryan
on-
play for the Nets? For the Mets, not the Nets.
I do not remember him playing for the Mets. I do not. I remember him playing for the Rangers, and I remember him playing for the Astros.
Does
That's all I
Nolan
remember.
Ryan even remember playing for the fucking Mets?
No, Nolan Ryan doesn't remember much anymore. He's just making
It's like
mistakes.
he doesn't even remember like things like a laptop that came out.
Trying to get it back to Hunter Biden. You nailed it. Super subtle.
If
I'll
you're
talk
watching the
about-
video,
Before
Yeah.
the Angels, holy shit.
what?
Are you fucking with me, Kenny, right now? Are you fucking with me?
Kenny? There's only one motherfucking that played for the Angels, and there was that kid in that movie where the Angels in the outfield. Was that the name of
I
the movie?
know. Yes, keep going, please. Ringo's going to be like, when Christopher Lloyd played outfield for the Angels.
When Christopher Lloyd went back in fucking time and decided to hold that laptop back so mean orange guy would not get the fucking
No.
vote.
I know what you're trying to do. I refuse. I'm going to keep talking about baseball.
I know. Fuck it.
I love
This will be the
baseball.
fight. Welcome to the underqualified and overcompensate where we fight against bringing the episode back to the actual fucking
Right
thing.
to what we talked about. That's the thing. That's the thing. Like, we can talk about baseball and stuff like that.
Kenny,
but, like,
I won't look it up.
But we can. Because here's the thing. I can't look up Hunter Biden laptop because I get 45 different things. I get Fox News telling me that he looked up
It's real.
awful things and he's working with the Chinese and he wants to work with the Russians against the Ukrainians. And then I go on CNN
Yeah.
and they're like, who's Hunter Biden? You know? Like that's the bullshit of it.
I don't
It's
hunt
so-
anyone. I can't comment on hunting because hunting is bad. That the gun had more than one round in it, and we're done.
Why is hunting bad?
Because
Nailed it. You heard it here first. Don't hunt because.
don't hunt because
Yep. It's the new Smokey the Bear.
you
Only
can't hunt your food. You cannot collect your rainwater.
Only
Just-
because
Just
can
don't.
cause forest fires.
Key balls. That's from Hotel Transylvania. Big deal. Only Adam Sandler can do key balls.
So I don't know. I don't know what you want me to talk about with Hunter Biden.
I don't know.
Like
Tell me-
everybody knows who Hunter Biden is. Everybody knows what Hunter Biden is. He is a
What?
he
What is he?
literally
What
a
is he?
leech.
Define it for me. What?
he's a
Define it
leech.
for me.
He is a leech. He uses his last name to try to get power. And guess what he does? He's made so much money. Apparently he's an artist and he sells a bunch of paintings.
I hope
Right?
he sells NFTs of just
Oh
like
my
shitty
God.
crack whores.
Of just it. He just of just prostitutes he's murdered, and he takes little iPhone
Allegedly.
pictures of them allegedly murdered.
Allegedly.
Like everybody knows who he is. He's a piece of shit. He has a drug addiction. He does deals with anyone he can, and everyone's okay with it.
Fine.
Everyone's
He's
okay
a piece of
with
shit.
it. He is a
And
piece of shit. Everybody knows it.
That's fine. We all know a piece of shit, right? It may be named Rico, it may be named Hewlett, but we all know a piece of shit, right?
I just
However-
allow one person.
However, where are we on the underqualified and overcompensated
Right.
on the big guy?
Joey Boombox?
Allegedly, we don't know who the big guy is. The big guy is stealthily talked about.
He's in on it.
Are we allegedly?
No, not allegedly. He's in on it.
Allegedly.
Breaking news. Joe Biden, who's been involved in politics since the 1860s, is dirty as shit. That's it.
I
And
loved
so
him
he
in
got his son
Yellowstone.
into it.
He was so good in Yellowstone. He segregated the fuck out of brown people.
I really enjoyed his experience during the Civil War when he didn't go to war. I think he had heel spurs, and that's why he couldn't fight for the South.
He stop. Don't do that to my commander in chief. He had a clubbed penis. Just leave him alone.
What the fuck is a clubbed penis?
Do you want to get hit by a club penis?
You know what? Throw it up on the screen. Throw up on the screen what a clubbed penis looks like.
I can't. Thank you, NVIDIA. I can't fucking share my screen.
Wow.
You piece of shit.
Wow.
AMD was great.
That's what a clubbed penis feels like. NVIDIA? I don't know what any of these things mean. Yes,
Joe Biden.
exactly.
Joey, no, not Joe Biden, but Joey Boombox. He's riding the
Joey
Boombox
Boombox
track from fucking fuck your face to fuck your house. And he's just club
from
penising
Delaware.
everything on the way.
Wow.
There.
Well, I have no notes. I have no correction.
Not Joe Biden, but Joey Boombox specifically.
Joe Biden's our boss.
Yeah. And I will follow any lawful order. Joey Boombox, however, he's a piece of shit.
He's a cuck.
Oh, God. He loves watching Dr. Bill get fucked in the corner.
He's like Will Smith. only Joey Boombox.
He actually jerks off to Will Smith crying in the corner while allegedly Jada Pinkett Smith gets fucking fucked by
Hunter Biden.
everyone. Hunter Biden allegedly went to fucking town.
So Joey Boombox watches Will Smith, who watches Hunter Biden.
Yes.
Fuck Will Smith's
He
wife.
signs off on it. Joey Boombox.
Which all this is okay to say as long as you don't bring up Jada Pinkett Smith's.
Hey, how about you keep Jada Pinkett Smith's name out of your motherfucking mouth?
Hey, keep Hunter Biden's name out of your fucking mouth.
No, that's okay. The poll numbers are down. This guy, Joey Boombox, he's at a 20% on approval ratings.
I can't imagine even Democrats are like, what the fuck did we do?
Oh my gosh.
I get it. Orange Man says mean things on Twitter. I do. I understand it. But you looked at this man and you went, this is the future of our... He's been in government for so long and he's been so awful.
So bad.
And you looked at him and went,
he was not a good person and you voted for him. Oh.
Because he's what? He's old? Is that it?
He's not orange, he's white.
I would love a Democrat to explain to me their mentality of why they voted for Joe Biden.
Okay, let me walk that back a second. I went for the sensationalist thing of saying he's white. It's not about he's white. It is because he's not mean. And
He's not mean. Yes.
Also, he promised a lot of people that he would do the Bernie Sanders thing and remove fucking college loans. And
he said whatever it took.
Yes, and that's what he's done his entire career. Placating to people to get the vote. God, if you're watching this, you understand, but share it to someone that doesn't understand.
Or listening.
That would be
a podcast.
incredibly helpful. Share this shit to someone that doesn't fucking get it. Because we have people running things that are not good people. They're not.
And that's on both sides. We're not saying I don't want to speak
Oh,
for
yeah.
you, Rico.
Everyone's
This
shit.
isn't us saying like, don't vote for Democrats, vote for Republicans because the Democrats are criminals and the Republicans are angels on earth. They're all
No.
terrible.
They're not.
But what you all need to do is actually like look into these people. Look into the people who are asking you for their vote. They're asking you. Remember that. They work for us. And I
No.
know that
If you're
people
catching
forget
the
about
back end,
this.
if you're a person of color and you didn't vote for Joe Biden, you're not a person of color. Sorry. That's what he said, right?
That's what he said, yes.
He shamed people of color into voting for him. How
You're not
fucking
black.
heinous is that?
You're not black, I believe is what he said.
Dude, oh my god. How the fuck did that
Doesn't matter.
Who's from
It doesn't matter. He's not orange and he's not mean on Twitter. Again, no one's saying Trump is the best president.
Oh god, he's such a
wasn't.
piece of shit too. However,
He wasn't.
he
But
didn't
if you're-
hide that he was a piece of shit. You knew Trump was a piece of shit.
But he
Biden.
he made a good economy. And that's what we're all trying to do here, right? We're all trying to make money. We're all trying to go through life and have a job. And Biden is killing jobs. He is trying to now say
No, he's doing great.
Supply,
All
gonna
the
supply
jobs that
energy.
all the jobs that got canceled because of fucking COVID restrictions, they're all filled. They're fine.
Exactly.
Record fucking growth, right? No, it's not record growth. Don't fall for the fucking bullshit. It's not. It's filling jobs that were already there. For a thing
So
that
it's
were
ignoring
all
jobs that are gone. They're gone. That's the thing about it, unemployment. You want to talk about unemployment, it's people who are filing unemployment. It's not just people who are like, oh, I don't have a job. People, when you run out of unemployment, you fall off that list. Or if you're not filing unemployment, that doesn't mean you're employed now. And that's what they want to talk about. Oh, look at this. We're all working. We're not. We know we're not. Because
Definitely not.
everybody, myself, Rico, Cody, anybody who's listening to this show, anybody who's watching this show, everybody who's not doing any of the above, you can drive by or walk by stores that says we're hiring. They put how much they're hiring for. Everybody is hiring, and people go, I'm not going to work because the government is going to pay me not to.
And they're not. And fuck this. People are falling for a false narrative,
Yes.
and it's
gotten really bad.
it's so incredibly disheartening. It's sad.
It is sad.
I
It is
can't
sad.
push more than that.
It's getting to a point where you can't be angry anymore. Like, I can sit on camera and I can be the character that yells, and I don't mind being that character. It's fun to be that character. But
Fuck that. I want to be that character. Fuck you.
Yeah, it is fun. But at the end of the day, it's I lived in another country and another continent, right?
Mhm.
We all did. You, me, Cody, we all lived somewhere else.
This
then
is about you, homeboy. You do your thing.
I came back here. I was like, I'm moving back to Texas. I'm going to go back to I'm actively looking to move back to Europe because I'm disheartened.
Isn't that scary? Okay,
2020. I'm worried about. I'm disheartened by 2022 America. I am. My wife can't get the health care that she needs because the government has gotten involved in it. The health care in this country is disgusting. It's broken. And government by getting involved, they fixed it. They didn't. They didn't.
They didn't. I have, for myself, personally, for myself and my family, I live in Texas, the mecca for weapons. And this is probably low, but I have 6 fucking weapons and I'm planning to get more. Do I need to be in a situation where I have 6 fucking weapons? Probably not.
But so let me play devil's advocate because
Okay.
I am a little bit
Play
of
it.
a devil's advocate. I'm all for the Second Amendment. I'm trying to figure out which gun I would like to buy. But why do you think you need 6 weapons to protect you from home invaders? Yes or no?
I think that's not a yes or no question. I think I
Okay.
need 6 weapons to prepare myself for an eventual situation where, God, this is gonna paint me as a fucking liberal
It is.
hater.
Yep.
Oh,
Yep.
it is what it is. Cancel me.
Well, welcome to the
Wait.
Brown Proud Boys.
Ba-da-ba-ba. We have everyone to please stand by in a moment. I
Mm-hmm.
do not like where the very left-leaning government is leading us. And I know as a person of color that is frowned upon. However, what I do know is I have
What is frowned upon? Owning guns, or and I'm gonna ask this because people are gonna ask this: is it owning guns or being a person of color is frowned upon?
if you ask the people on the left, they would say being a person of color. However, the frowned upon thing is protecting yourself, right? So we had a mass shooting. If you're watching the live stream, catch it after the fact, doing quotation marks. Sacramento, there was a
Right.
rival. It's California. Fuck Sacramento. It's California, right? There was a huge fucking thing where rival gangs just fucking went to town and shot the fuck out of each other, and a bunch of people died in California, where gun laws are fucking huge, right?
Yep.
Don't own it. I looked at a gun the other day that was California compliant, and it had this weird fucking flipper on it, so that way you couldn't hold it right. That's super weird. Meanwhile, I've got a Glock 19 that I can fucking put into a fucking thing.
Be careful.
And I'm not doing it unless you want to see it. Share, like, subscribe if you want to see my fucking Glockenstein.
Hey, subscribe to our OnlyFans if you want to see our weird gun shit.
Dude,
We don't have an OnlyFans.
we do. You
I-
just don't know about it. I put my toes on there.
Oh, I think I subscribed to that.
Yeah, you did. You're my only payer.
I'm your only fan.
You're literally my only fan. Yep, I'll pay for that. It has my name on it. Look, all right. People are shamed into not being able to defend themselves. It's not Kenny. Yeah, no, Kenny, you've got better morals than that. It's definitely Tyler. He's paying for my Tonely fans.
Only.
I don't know. People are being shamed into not being able to protect themselves. And if anything, the Ukraine has taught us you need to be able to defend yourselves. These motherfuckers are still fighting.
So take me
I
down for a
thought they would
second.
be
I'll be right back.
dead. Okay, ready?
Oh, I'm listening. Keep going.
No, you can go. I'm gonna pull you. You're gonna go pee.
Yeah.
These motherfuckers, gangster as fuck. I gave them, me personally, Rico of the Underqualified Never Compensated, gave them like 48 hours. These motherfuckers are still fighting. That's absolutely amazing. They're doing everything they can. You got people like Sean Penn, like, hey, if this guy doesn't come to the fucking Oscars via fucking Zoom, then I'll smelt my fucking Oscars, dude. These Ukrainians, there have been so many people that have left, but there are so many people that are still fighting for what's theirs. And there are people coming in, and yes, there was a story of a Marine, ex-Marine, that came out there and didn't do the right thing. That is singular but heinous. I think people going out there to fight for these people, the underqualified doesn't sponsor this. This is me saying this, and I'm not talking for the army. There are people fucking dying in the Ukraine. Dying. There was a fucking railroad train station, that just got fucking destroyed. Absolutely destroyed. Bringing back Tyler in, if he's ready. He gave me the thumbs up. This actually wasn't part of the show. And super sorry, but he had to pee, so I fucked it up.
No. Keep going.
A train station full of fucking civilians that got destroyed. And what I think about, and I feel like people watching this show are probably in a similar situation like me. And I think about the little girl that was singing Frozen songs in a fucking bunker. There was a baby crying. And then everything was fine for just a moment. These people keep fighting. And that's important. Fight for what you have. We're not going to pretend to be anti-government on this channel, but fight for your rights. Fight for what's yours and do your thing. Ooh, switching.
No, I think so. So even when Rico took me down, is I can listen to everything. I don't disagree with the thing he said. Like we're
Thank
going
you,
in
Kenny.
from him talking about like, oh, I need to defend this, and this is why I have the guns. And then he made the transition from Ukraine to the Russian invasion, which is understandable,
Bro.
right? Because the government basically said, come to this place and we will arm you. Anyone.
And they did. They are arming their citizens as a last ditch fucking effort, and they're still fighting. I gave them like 48 hours. I thought Russia would have taken them over, but they're still fucking fighting, and that's amazing. Good for you.
I don't want to say it's incredible, right?
It is though, right?
But at the same time, there's civilians being targeted. There's civilians being murdered. There's all this stuff. They're not just rolling over,
rolling into a fucking ball,
right,
and saying, "Yeah." These people are fighting for what is theirs. God, is there anything?
It's impressive. It's impressive.
You're right.
It is.
If there were three of us on tonight, I would have pulled myself off because it fucked me up for a second.
No, that's fine. It's impressive.
This was like
it's inspiring. And
it was very close to the Gann fucking episode.
You can take it. You can take a
No,
minute.
I'm good. I'm good. Fuck it.
It's impressive.
It was very close.
And it's something that I think every nation needs to look at themselves and go, these people are so proud of who they are And as soon as an invading country comes in, and they go, no, nope,
No, they're saying fucking no. They're
but look at
fighting back. They're
look at
not
the
rolling over.
but the civilians and the government are on the same page, right? The government
so?
is sitting there, but by exactly that, by supporting the civilians, we will arm
yeah.
you. We will
No, the
give
civilians
you,
are fucking
we will,
in.
and we
Imagine
will
if-
give you the support.
This is fucked. You ready?
Yep.
Ready? Imagine if somehow a country, regardless of Putin, came in
Yes.
and started to fucking take California. There would be so many fucking people that just roll over. Just fucking roll over.
But I'm gonna play devil's advocate though. You'll have us in Texas going like, take them.
Yeah, you could probably take
You know? We'd be
Yeah,
like,
not
we'd be
Texas.
like-
You could probably take Cali. We
We'd be like-
could shoot
we'd be
Marvel
like-
movies anywhere.
yeah, take California, take Oregon, and take Washington. You can have that. Take the liberals. Like that's the division that's in our country, though. That's what I'm saying. Is
It's
you'll
so
you'll-
stupid.
That's exactly why you should have people. And I'm making a little joke here because, in all honesty, if another country came over and invaded California, even the hardest conservative Republican would go, absolutely not. He would jump
Of
in his
course.
he would jump in his Ford F-350, burn, all of the fuel along the way, and go
You would
shoot-
see Ted Cruz rolling with Dan Crenshaw with a fucking eye patch
Right?
on a fucking 50 cal on an H2 because we're fighting for our shit.
That's the
And they
thing.
don't give a fuck about California. But
They-
they're fighting for what's ours.
Yeah, and it's because we have. I talk to my wife about this a lot because
Okay.
she doesn't understand the patriotism a lot of the times that Americans have.
If I can for just a moment,
Please.
her views are incredibly important because she's not from here
Right.
like the rest of us on Uno, the underqualified, never compensated. She's
Right.
coming in after the fact, and she's witnessing something new. So that's what I would say for us, if that's okay.
No, I agree. But I've been, since we've been married, I've been learning a lot about Hungarian politics and how disgusting
It's great. They'll cut your fucking face off.
and how disgusting it is and all that stuff. And so I know, and obviously I get on here week after week after week and bitch about the politicians, and I bitch about the politics, and I bitch about the
Well,
leadership.
we get the
this
right to
country.
do that, right?
Correct, because I love this country, and that's why we do what we do. That's why the three of us and a lot of our listeners and a lot of our watchers do what we do, right?
Absolutely.
So we have
Thank
this
you.
patriotism. We have this patriotism for this country, and sometimes she's just like, "What? Why do you think your country's the greatest?" I was like, "Because it is. Like it just is." And I can sit there and I can have this disagreement to the fucking end of the world with this hippie, with a hippie liberal, and I can just be like, "You are so wrong," and they'll be like, "Well, you're a racist idiot," and I'll be like, "Well, first of all, I'm not," but blah 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 blah. But if something happened,
That was awkward.
that's how a lot of leftists think about someone
I
like
know.
me.
And that's what's so fucking weird.
But
It's-
but if something
You
were to,
go,
if someone was to attack us as Americans from the outside,
We would
we can
fight
we can
hard as fuck
Yes.
for whatever state it is.
we can bitch and we can moan about each other and we can fight each other and we can have all these disagreements and we can have these drop down things like, "No, you're a fucking idiot," and I can make all the jokes about Nancy Pelosi and her fake teeth
Oh,
and
God.
all those right? Exactly. Oh God. We can
She's
sit there.
she's fucking horrible.
She is, and we just made fun of Joe Biden and his family. But at the end of the day, if another country came in and was like, "Hey, we're going to take over," every single person would unite.
Fuck.
We would.
I'll make it less plain. We'd fuck for over keeping this country safe.
We would, and that's what I honestly believe that. We would fuck.
We would
Period.
fuck.
As
Fucking
one of
isn't
my
always sweet.
Yeah.
It in this case, it's violent. We'd be fucking
so
for whatever state.
I honestly believe that with all the disagreements, and that's I'm not super 100% fine with all the disagreements because I do believe that this country has problems and we need to address
Of course it does.
But I honestly believe that if someone was to do what is happening to Ukraine, even dip a toe in like that here, every single American, because it doesn't come down to a Republican, it doesn't come down to a Democrat, it doesn't come down to a conservative, and it doesn't come down to a liberal. It comes down to an American. We would all do the same thing.
Do you give a fuck about your spot? Do you care, regardless if you give a shit about your country, do you care about keeping what you have? We'd be fucking.
I think you'd have a few people that are just like, hey, maybe we should listen to these people because they don't actually believe in what America's saying.
Yes, of course we would. It'd be the fucking fuchsia-haired Karens that are fucking
there would be.
And the fucking
there would be
pucks.
But us, the people, I think for the strong majority, I mean, and I'm talking like the 99%, we really appreciate and love being American. You ever thought about that, like internally, like how lucky you feel to be born in this country and not anywhere else?
I do, but not a lot of people. I've said
think
it before.
about how lucky
I got the Heil Hitler in a fucking Texas airport from some fucking Diane Karen. I'm taking Karen back.
Because what?
If Diane's too offensive, for all the sexy Karens out there, I'm taking Karen back for you. All those Dianes, rah.
Booyah.
We're not in a great situation. We're not. There are people that will easily. They're. Oh God, I'm fucking Alex Jones on this shit.
No, don't be Alex Jones. Nobody likes Alex Jones. Don't be, because no one likes Alex Jones.
Deliciously brown like me. Hey, your neighbors will probably turn the corner on you to give up. And you should be arming yourselves for a potential situation. What do you disagree on?
I disagree.
Right.
I don't. Why would my neighbors turn on me? Why would my neighbors turn the corner on me?
Because they hate the music you play. They listen to you, and they're like, "Hey, this motherfucker plays." No.
If you ask my Echo device right now, I play the Encanto soundtrack. It's great.
So do I, because it's amazing. I wake up thinking about. We don't talk about Bruno.
We don't talk about Bruno.
Your neighbors, they say this motherfucker is playing Harry Connick Jr. and I'm over that. I want to listen to Bublé, and I'm also a shitty person.
Why are you trying to create this rift between Harry Connick Jr. and Michael Bublé? They do very similar things.
Because I want Bublé to smack Harry Connick Jr. in the motherfucking balls on the next fucking Grammys.
What do you mean? Keep Harry Connick Jr.'s name out of your fucking mouth.
I'll fuck him. I won't fuck him.
I don't know, man.
If he's okay with that,
know.
I will gladly penetrate him.
I think that shows the difference in our mentality because I honestly do not think my neighbors will
Grant
turn against me.
McCready says it smells like bitch in here. Well, that's because you just came in. I love you, Grant.
Welcome.
To
got that-
hell with Kenny G. Thank you, Kenny. Kenny is fighting his what? Not a surname. Whatever the first name thing is. Fur name.
Nailed it.
Nailed the fuck out of that. It is what it is.
I don't know. I feel like we can wrap it up here.
Okay.
I do. I don't think this is the end of this conversation.
It isn't.
I think
No, this has been a long going conversation.
Yeah, and I think it needs to keep going. And I think we need to bring other people in to have a different point of view. You know, especially if it's just like you and me, right?
God.
Like we see on the same page 90%.
I want to. I put in the chat. I want a MAGA hat wearing fucking stripper that just like loves to like fucking just go to town on right leaning stuff. If you're that and you're watching this or listening, come on in and let me know your OnlyFans.
But like also like I want the person who voted for Joe Biden and who feels vindicated in that. And I want to have that conversation with them.
What fight, Grant? This is the fight for our country, bro.
No, the UFC fight.
Who? Who's fighting? Fucking
God.
Kenny Chesney and Tim McGraw. No one cares.
Tim McGraw is a country singer.
He's actually really good.
I'm
Not as a
very
fighter, as an actor. Oh my god.
Good
This fucking
God.
guy.
Good God.
I fell in love with Tim McGraw during fucking 1883. Holy shit. This is for my 1883 fucking fan cast. We're gonna go in. I think Elsa is just the strongest motherfucking character ever. And if you go Yellowstone, Beth, holy shit. You knew every scene you saw Beth in was gonna be a fucking just inferno because she's so fucking strong.
Roger.
And that's what strong women look like on TV. It's not we need to have a woman in here because women are strong. No, you need to have a woman in here that is a fucking fireball.
I want to thank everybody for listening to and watching the.
Tyler cut me off.
I'm trying to. I need control over your microphone when we do this.
You can't have it. Elden
Thank
Ring,
you.
let's go, Grant.
Nope. You can have that conversation offline. Thank you, everybody, for watching and listening to our show. I want you to like, share, subscribe. I want you to do everything.
You should.
Tell people. If you watch this or if you listen to this and if you're like, oh, I agree with this, or if you
Why
disagree
is
with
Kenny
this,
saying nope?
doesn't matter.
Oh, we got a new
them.
subscriber. Thank you, Nolan Kelly. Love you.
Like, let's do what we're trying to do here, which is what we started to years and years ago, which is initiate conversation.
Are you through your sixth playthrough? Let's be real. We're the new angry cops. So if you want to fucking do the thing and get on the ground floor, let's fucking go. We could be Black Rifle. We can do angry cops. Let's go.
Those are two different things. But yes,
They're not two different things. Spoiler. A member of the Uno family works for.
there it is.
Associated with
Yeah.
anything that we're doing.
Yes. Like, share, subscribe. Honestly, share us. I mean, that's the biggest thing.
Yes.
Is if you're like, oh, someone needs to listen to these conservative assholes, share it to them. And if you're like, oh, Someone needs to listen to these guys so they can beat them down. That's fine. I'll put them on the show in 2 weeks. I honestly will. If you can have an honest conversation and not just call us assholes, I will put you on this show.
You can do that, but we need to be shared in order for everyone else to feel we're assholes.
I can't.
Thank you, Grant, for sharing this. Appreciate you.
Wow. Okay, that sentence was odd. Rico, get ready to shut it down.
Coherent.
My name is Tyler, and I was very happy to be back. This show went better than I thought it would, honestly.
What? Whoa!
It did.
This is an after show meeting. Like, share, subscribe, and we'll go from there.
Okay. First of all, don't sound so sad.
I am sad.
Rico, say goodbye to the internet.
Guten Nacht, bitches.
You have to turn us off, you cuck.
You can turn us off. I got whiskey over everything. The whiskey's in my eyeballs. Guten Nacht, bitches.
Goodbye, everybody.